You're going to change the thing? Has this not?
I have.
Oh. Okay, so welcome to Is It Shit? With me, Dan, and him, Sean. Today we're going to be looking at...
the Tone Boosters Compressor 4.
So let's find out, is it... You were confused then because I said, let's welcome to Is It Shit?
Yeah,
and you were like...
Yeah. Threw me completely.
Yep.
Wasn't ready for that.
Yeah. What do you do? Just shout shit?
That's my job.
Yeah.
That's my job.
Okay, I can see we've got another TB.
We have.
Is it worth going through it, or do you just want to say it's...
We should.
You going to get the T-shirt?
Is there a T-shirt? Yeah, I'll have it. Yes, another one from Tone Boosters. Again, someone asked us to, but happy to, because every time I get to review a Tone Boosters plugin, I generally discover something I really should have bought ages ago. So this is Compressor 4, and much like any other compressor in the world, it has all the same settings you would expect to find on a compressor. So let's start on the left. We have threshold, we have ratio, we have makeup. We then have range, which is how much we are allowing this compressor to work within, you know, how much scope we're giving it to work. We have the knee setting, we can have a hold setting. There's attack, release, and then amount. So we can just feather it in, you know, we have a mix control basically. Dan, whenever I say feather it in, what does your brain do?
It thinks about thumbing it in.
Bless him. Got the mind of a cheeky 15-year-old.
Yeah.
Even though he's...
Yeah, it's locked in my basement.
49.
It's not my own mind.
Oh dear. We have some settings down the bottom as well for the style of compression, you know, punchy, transparent, whatever you want to choose. We then have some interesting things down here. So if you click audition, you hear the delta. You can have upward compression. We can have an auto makeup. We can have a look ahead where, because it's digital, obviously it can look at the signal before it gets there so it can react quicker. We can have adaptive compression and we can bypass it. We then have an assist control, which basically all of these controls along here will show basic like VU meters around the edge. Yeah, so they'll show you the signal where it is so you can set your ratio and your threshold just right. It's kind of cool. Yeah, kind of cool. And then obviously you can't miss this massive GUI bit in the middle where it's showing you your compression slope and it's showing you the knee and it's showing you how much it's compressing the signal. Also, you can again choose what it looks like. I have it set on this black and orange just as though I like it, but you can have it pretty much any colour you want. You have a very very detailed sidechain. You click on the sidechain, another panel comes up. You can choose to roll off the bottom end and push the middle into the compressor, you know, filter off the top end, whatever you want to trigger the compressor with, you can completely dive into that. You can also set up zones for the compression. It couldn't be better spec'd as a compressor. I played with it on loads of different sources. It sounded pretty great on everything, but for me this thing is probably one of the best mastering compressors I've played with.
Grief.
It's so adaptable. The sidechain, the zones and everything else allows you to fine tune it to within an inch of its life to be the perfect amount of compression for a master.
Fucking hell, Sean.
Yes, bonkers. Really, and I've got some really expensive plugins for that, and I've got some really expensive hardware for that. But this is like, damn, sounds amazing. Sounds really amazing. So, ask the question, then.
Well, the demo.
The demo. It's the Tone Boosters, so it just lasts forever. You just can't save.
And so you have to do the old one where you take a picture of your desk.
Yeah.
Mark it up.
Screenshot it.
Yeah. Get the China graph.
Yeah.
And so how much is it?
It's
€29.
€29. Yeah.
I knew that.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's really interesting. There's going to be a load of people who were like, no, I want my compressor to look like, you know, a piece of hardware from the 60s and fine. There's loads of those that are really good and they have lots of non-linearities and all that stuff, which we need at certain times. But if you just want a compressor to do a really good job and to not get in the way, but just to do what you need it to do, this is phenomenal, I think. It's if you're going to buy the Fab Filter compressor, come and look at this first because it's way cheaper. It's excellent. And it's very similar. It works in a very similar way.
And so, is the Tone Boosters Compressor 4 shit?
No, it's surprisingly good. I was utterly blown away. I don't know what I was expecting it to do, but it
Exceeded those
surpassed
expectations.
everything. Yeah, I was pretty blown away by it. Yeah, what a cool company they are. It's doing my head in, really. They keep do you know what, they do? Loads of other stuff. They do lots of like synthy kind of stuff.
Yeah, I
which
remember
I
you
haven't
saying,
delved
actually.
into at all yet.
Yeah.
Probably gonna have to go.
Me
and have a
neither,
look.
because you make me review that sort of stuff.
Yeah, maybe you should do that. That means working, doesn't it?
Yeah. So, although Mr. 4 plugins, I mean, that was not exactly a long day, is it?
I've reviewed 5 plugins this
Sorry,
week. I'll have you know.
five. Yeah. Anyway, please like the video.
That'd be cool if you could do that, and maybe become a channel member or subscribe to the channel, or both.
Instagram, Studio Life 101.
Yeah, there's a Patreon, there's some mixing courses, a mastering course, and we've got a plugin top 5 on the website. All the links for that are down there somewhere.
So until next time, sayonara, suckers.
Adios!